You alright, guys? I've got the right shirt on now. Oh, I'm all over the place. That's quite often on a Saturday night. But I think everything can be alright. Me ducks, and me darlings, and me fellas, and me lads, and me mates. I think everything can be alright after a bit of Junior Walker. That's what I think. Yeah. Where am I? Oh, I'm down my garden. That's where I am. Oh, where's my mouse? Shotgun, shooting for it runs now. Do the jerk, baby. Do the jerk now. Yeah. Put on your red dress, and then you go downtown. I said, buy yourself a shotgun now. We're gonna break it down, baby. We're gonna load it up, baby, now. We're gonna shoot him before he runs out. I said shotgun, shoot him before he runs out. Do the jerk, baby. Do the jerk now. I'm gonna blow. it runs out. Shut up, baby. Do the jerk now. Put on your high heels. So we're going down here to listen to them play the blues. Gonna take potatoes. We're gonna pick tomatoes. I said shotgun. Shoot him before he runs now. Do the jerk, baby. Do the jerk now. I said it's twine time. I said it's twine time. I said it's twine time. I was right. Everything's all right after a bit of Junior Walker. How do you do the jerk anyway? I don't know. Is it a bit like the hitchhike? I don't know. So one of you guys will know how to do the jerk. Yeah. Oh. How's that blue bottle, Helen? Have you got rid of it? Hope so. Oh, nerve-wracking tonight. I'm trialing some new headphones. Please. I might never have to wear the mousy ones again. They're mousy because in my old studio, the mice ate all the foamy bits off my headphones. So it still kind of worked. One side is on and off quite a bit. But the other side's sound. But I might never have to use them again. But I shouldn't speak too soon, really, should I? These babies are on trial. Well, not I bought them, but with all your generous donations, thank you so much. Wisely invested. Don't spend it all on beer. Cast of thousands again. Good evening, Chris. About time we did some more. About time we got the great Chris Bannister back on side. Oh, everybody's here. He loves the growling. How's your growling going, Andrew? Is Georgie growling? Andrew Ford is the parrot's manager. You remember the parrot? The Northern Soul parrot. Has he got his dancing shoes on? His, hers, I don't know. What sex is your parrot? A request, ages ago this request came in for a tune as old as them there hills called Dog Rough. And the request came from a fellow sax player, Mr. Andy Britton, also in the Midlands. Midlands seems a strong area for sax players. And this is one, I think it came out on an album called Wonderful World. Anyway, it's a track I've recorded with the fantastic John Ellis and the wonderful Stevie Williams and the amazing Errol Roberts. And maybe Creswell's on there as well. I can't remember. Anyway, I managed to recreate it. And now I'm going to see if I can play it. It's on the alto sax. Dog Rough. Even if I screw up, there's a wonderful keyboard solo in the middle from a wonderful keyboard player, Mr. John Ellis. So let's see how we go with Dog Rough. Dog Ruff. I hope he's listening, Mr. Andy Britton. Wow. If he's not, it was for you guys. If he is, it was for him. Oh, he is. There he goes. There you go. There he is. Time to bring the tune back to your live shows. I don't know, maybe. I mean, doing all this streaming from the bottom of the garden, I play... I'm trying to keep it fresh for you guys. So I've resurrected so many tunes. And yeah, occasionally I think I should put this in the set. Well, no, quite often I think that. Why not? I don't even know if we ever played it live. I think we probably did. But certainly not for 20 years. It's another old friend met along the way. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was great. It's always great to hear John Ellis and the boys. It saves having to exercise. So you're all dancing around the living room, presumably. Some of you will be outside if the weather's cheered up. Hip wiggling, good. Thanks, Chris. Talking of exercise, I had to, I didn't have to, but I did fill in, you get questionnaires regarding the virus, and so I was volunteering my body to science and filling in this questionnaire, and you sort of, you have to be honest, don't you? Well, you don't have to be, but I do. So it said, how often do you exercise? And I went, not enough. How much are you drinking? Too much. I think, yeah, snaky boy, you need to look in the mirror, especially now you've got your new haircut. Face up. Dog rough, but it wasn't. His shoulders are dancing. Oh, it's not enough. Got to shake it. Got to do. Has anybody told me how to do the jerk yet? And was that our Stevie Williams? I wasn't sure. I saw a little picture and didn't look like him, so I thought maybe it was a namesake. I would have said, hello, Stevie. Anyway, I hope it wasn't. Lovely man. Yeah. It's like you feel shame, don't you, when people are like, why am I assuming you would? I mean, he's having a jog, isn't he? And, that Chris Bannister, he's as fit as a butcher's dog. It's just me, really. You're shamed, aren't you, by medical questionnaires. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm going to go back to tenor and see if I can recall Mr. Stuart Collingwood, him of Geordieland. And if we can find him via the wonders of technology, we will play. We've gone from the dogs and now we're going to do the cat. I hadn't realised I had a little cunning link there, little sequence from the dog to the cat. Oh, clever me. It was an accident. It won't be clever me if I can't find him. And I'm not going to press a button until I remember what key it's in and what my first note is. I was playing this earlier on. It's alright, it'll come to me. Are you there, my boy? He's there. Yes, mate. Oh, and there he goes. And there he goes. Off down the pub. No. Watching the football, maybe. I thought my audience is going to dip with the football coming back. But I can see all the important people are here. And Millie the cool cat. That was the real Stevie. Great. Fantastic. The Cat by Jimmy Smith, the absolute king of the Hammond organ. I think last time we had a Hammond organ piece, I was trying to elicit your sympathy, wasn't I? Telling you about mean, I'm a soul boy, and a lot of my, especially the early bands, we always had a Hammond organ, and I was usually the sucker who owned and drove the van. Sometimes it's a rattly old Transit. Sometimes it was when we got really posh, we bought one of those snap-on tool vans, a Merc 40 something, 6 or 7. Boy, were we proud when we went from Transit to Mercedes. It's quite old, mind. I remember I went to find it with my brother. Well, got him to come and check it out because he knows about motors and I don't. And it was kind of moulding away in the not a scrapyard, but almost. We had to kind of scrape the mould off and do quite a bit of work on it. But anyway, my point is, owning the van means that I also looked after the Hammond organ. And they're so heavy. And I have a lump here. Oh, you didn't see it because I had my finger of it. I have a lump there which is a Hammond organ injury. Oh, like a war wound. Yeah. What are you saying? Snake United. I love it. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Lettuce Merlot. What a night we had last night, mate. Socially distancing in Nicky and Steve's back garden. It was wonderful. Communing with the fishes. Enjoyed that bit. Steve's got a fantastic collection of beautiful fish. Oh, Lindsay got the CD. Brilliant. Time Stand Still, was it? I can't remember. Yeah. You're watching the footy and listening to me? Oh, fair enough. I'll take that. Yeah. You always say, don't you? Oh, we'll just come round for an hour. 5 hours later. 2 a.m. It's great. First bit of cautious socialising for a long time. Now, I'm going to resurrect a piece I did early on in this series. Should we call it a series? It's not a tour, is it? What is it? I like to think of it as a tour with a very small carbon footprint. It's a series of shows from Snakey's back garden. Ages ago, I tracked up my voice for a good old doo-wop song, and Joe stitched them together as best he could, given the material he had to work with. It's a fantastic song anyway, and you'll all be singing along and sort of doo-woppy jiving around the living room. Maybe you'll be doing the jerk. And we can tell how long it is because, 2 nights ago my hair was absolutely down to there, wasn't it? And then Sally put the colander over my head and got the head shears out and did me. Which is why I had to do last night with a box over my head. But the Snakey that we're about to see, fakey Snakey from a long time ago, his hair is so kind of short. And where is he? Dumba 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 dumba. Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing so gay? Lovers wait the break of day. Why do they fall in love? Fall in love. Why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Fall in love. Ooh. Love is a losing game. Ooh. Love can be a shame. Ooh. I know of a fool you see, for that a fool is me. Tell me why. Tell me why. Why do they fall in love? Fall in love. Fall in love.
love.
Why do birds sing so gay? Lovers await the break of day. Why do they fall in love?
Fall in love.
And why does the rain fall from above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love?
Fall in love.
Love is a losing game. Love can be a shame. I know I'm a fool, you see, for that fool is me. Tell me why. Tell me why. Why do they fall in love?
Fall in love.
Yeah, why do fools fall in love? Yeah. There they go. The 4 fools. Well, 5 if you include this one. Off they go into the distance. Loads of fun. I so like hearing from you, on the chat, or the ones of you that don't chat quite often send me emails and things, and it's always lovely. And got a great letter from the captains of the Eastbourne Snake Davis fan club today, John and Jean, talking about how intimate these evenings are usually, and they are, aren't they? And I can kind of feel you there, and I get a few comments and some emails during the day, and I know that you're out there listening. And they said it's so intimate, they're sort of talking back to me on the telly, which is great. I love that. And what do they say? Oh yeah, it made me really jealous though, because guess what? They found a lovely large toad. Right, not too bad. And I found the occasional toad, and I got me frogs, me mates. 3 slow worms. I've never seen a slow worm in North Lincolnshire. I saw one in Castleton a couple of years back. Got a mate in Castleton. There was a slow worm just slithering across his drive. I was well excited. And I was brought up in South Wales, and we used to see them there. And lizards too. There was a hill called Tumbalum, just outside Newport, and used to go up there, and you see quite a lot of lizards just sunning themselves on the rocks and things. I don't see lizards here either, but I've got my newts and my frogs and my dragonflies. And so John and Jean, they were, because frogs are mates and newts are darlings, and moths and butterflies are honey. So they're asking what would I call a slow worm, and I can't remember from Newport because that is 50-something years ago. But I think they'd be mates. I think snakes and slow worms would be mates. And I love to watch the frogs, as you know. And one of my froggy mates, I came down here the other day, 2 nights ago, and it was raining quite a lot, wasn't it? And it was here. And I came down to do a bit of work preparing for the shows. Thank you very much, Ron and Liz. Cheers. That's a little bit of headphone there. And I came in to do a couple of hours work. There was a froggy who was just sat on one of the stepping stones just outside near the pond, glistening and looking all handsome in the rain. And so I observed him, gave him a wave through the window, and then came and, I don't know, sorted out a few tunes, wrote a few notes, recorded something, wrote some more notes, did some basic practice, and then a couple of hours went by, and then I was packing up, and I looked out the window again, and he was still there. All he'd done was go from there to there. And I thought, you're a cool fella, you are. You are a cool froggy. So yeah, thanks for that lovely email, John and Jean. I'll forgive you having the slow worms. Photo, please. Oh, what are you saying? If I was in Yorkshire, I could complete the great animal count for the Yorkshire Wildlife Trust. Ramsbottom, the Yorkshire worm. I kind of remember him. What programme was he on? Oh, somebody putting football scores in there. Is that so? Don't look at the chat if you're going to watch the football later on, especially if you're a Man City fan. Because that can be quite contentious, can't it? We never ever used to say any scores when we were out touring, because we get in trouble. The lads will be, I'm not that interested, but the lads will be on their phones in the interval. Oh, so-and-so scored. I say, yeah, okay, just keep it to ourselves. It's a frog's life. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. Very good. So here's a song that I taught myself at 6:45, which is maybe why I was a little bit all over the place. Forgot to put my program on the right thingamy. So you saw me in my casual clothes. Those early birds who come early to get the best seats. So I was learning this song anyway, and it was all a bit late in the day, but it's a great one. Oh, I meant to practice the beginning again. I'll be all right by verse 2. Keys in. You made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? My tears fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? And you're the one to blame. 'Cause you broke my heart when you said we'll part. Ain't that a shame? My tears fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? But you're the one to blame, yeah. Oh well, a goodbye, although I'll cry. Ain't that a shame? My tears fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. You made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? Yeah, you're the one to blame. Oh, ain't that a shame? My tears fell like rain. Oh well, goodbye, although I'll cry. Ain't that a shame? Yeah, my tears fell like rain. Ain't that a shame? But you're the one to blame. Yeah. That's a mad ending. It's a track from lent to me by Zoom Karaoke. They're great boys. And yeah, tricky beginning, which I forgot to practice again. When am I going to play Yakety Yak again? I did it for you, Joe, didn't I? And you're dancing. Are you doing the jerk? Yeah, I did it for Joe. It's probably a month ago, so I guess it could have another airing. Maybe next week. It's hard, is yakety yak. Are you a sax player, John? Are you challenging me, putting me through my paces? Joe's telling you the same thing. Yeah, but I'll do it again. I'm going to put it on my list at the end of tonight when I look through the comments, because I miss a lot of them because I've got my eyes closed. I'm playing my little heart out, and so half the things you say I miss, but I always read them at the end of the night. A few of you have been having your first reunite, first socialise like I had last night. I didn't have any grandchildren to cuddle like some of you have. I'm jealous of your grandchildren and your slow worms. Hi, Joe and Colin. Oh, sorry, yakety yak, not yakety sax. I misread. Yeah, okay, I haven't done that one, have I? I wonder if it would be absolutely no good without a backing track, would it? I wonder if I could get my hands on one. That'd be fun to do. Okay, on the list it will go. Right. Have we got a haiku? Of course we've got a haiku. We always have a haiku. And I think we have 3 from the haiku master, Mr. Val Schultz, tonight. He's commenting on the change which is coming to us. Is it tomorrow, I think? Here we go. Solstice approaching. Nature preparing for change. Dark nights follow. Quite thoughtful that is, Val. They won't follow too soon, I hope. And he's really quite seriously got the haiku bug as well. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. It's probably really good for our brains, isn't it? Coming up with haikus. It's a bit like Sudoku, or however you say it. Yeah, they just come to you like little musical phrases. So you sing your musical phrases into your phone to store them for later, and you write your haikus down in your little file, your haiku file. I bet you've got a haiku file, haven't you, Val? Everybody should have one. Basho, not bashu. Or maybe it's spelt 2 different ways. Basho means banana in Japanese. Basho was the absolute haiku master. He's even better than Val. So here's Val's tribute to Basho. Basho the master. Snakeheads follow suit and learn. Outlooks have altered. So that's, it's in a reflective mood. That's your comment on you're an altered state of mind now that you're a haiku master. So I've done a good thing talking nonsense to you all from down my shed. No, I haven't done yakety yak at all. Oh, no, I haven't done yakety yak. I've done yakety sax. So easy to mix those 2 up. Yeah. Yeah, both of them are on Classic Sax Solos 1. But no backing track for that. So I'll have to ask my Zoom friends, see if they've got one. And the third and final haiku is about what happened the last couple of days. In other words, me losing all my hair to Sally's clippers. So I then offered to reciprocate and said I'd do her hair, and she flatly refused to let me anywhere near it. And then she offered to do Joe's, and he flatly refused as well at the time. So, and in case you didn't see yesterday's show, as a little joke because of the haircut, I started the show with a cardboard box over my head. So you need to know that for them to get the sense of the haiku that's coming up. Here we go. Snake removes large box. Sally's new skill revealed. Has Joe acquiesced? Well, hell hasn't frozen over, so Joe has not agreed to let his mum cut his hair. Yeah, the yakety confusion. That's another challenge then. But we could have another one off that CD while we're waiting to see if I can get it together for another week. And one with a sort of similar, lovely, dancey, quite fast, fun tempo. And I'm talking about you can either dance to it or drink it. Tequila. Let's have some tequila. Tequila. Strong stuff. Dangerous in the wrong hands. What time are we on? What should we have? Let's have another Junior Walker one. And also another great sing-along one. Yeah. This will help you if you're using this as your exercise hour. Shelter, someone's arms, and there you were. I needed someone to understand my ups and downs, and there you were. This sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotions. I wanna stop, thank you, baby. Yeah, I wanna stop, thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Ooh, yeah, yeah. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Gotta blow. Wondering where would I be without you in my life. Every day was just a ball. See the things I did, I've done them before. 'Cause you brighten up all of my days with a love so sweet in so many ways. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I'm gonna blow. This is your bit. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Ooh, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Ooh, hear the audience. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Ooh, give it one. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is, yeah. Come on. To be loved by, to be loved by you. It's quite hard to smile when you're holding a long note when you're singing. Even harder when you've got holding a long high note on the sax. That's real art. Trying to, when you're playing the sax, obviously your mouth is pretty busy, hanging on to the mouthpiece, the business end. So you have to smile with your eyes. It's quite an art, isn't it? Almost, not always. I tell students that. Uncle Snake, when I go into music colleges, I say, you guys, you're playing great, but you look a bit miserable. Come on, I'm the audience. Give me some love. And they think, what's the old duffer on about? I'm sure. Thank you, Nisha. Good to see you. Chris and Lynn in the back garden. Walk in the night. Oh, I can only see the bottom part of that comment there, but it says walk in the night. Yeah, I'd love to. I did look for a track for that. I couldn't find one. I'd love to play that for you. Thank you. Hi, Robert. Yeah, I'd love to get back to the Bowden Rooms. Neil's left, though. The guy who runs the place. I mean, he's not running it anymore. So it's a lovely. We were talking about a lovely club in Altrincham, Cheshire, called the Cinnamon Club, and it's been going for, I don't know, 20 years or something. Done some fantastic gigs. They've got a big ballroom, sort of 250, 300 seater downstairs, and a really intimate, lovely lounge for more jazzy, more acoustic-y things that you can just about squeeze 100 in. Both rooms are great for different purposes. You know, the soul band downstairs and the jazzy trio upstairs, or Burden of Paradise. But I wonder if anybody will still run it as a music venue. I hope so. We'll find out soon, won't we? If not, we'll have to meet somewhere else, Dave. Well, that's nearly the end, but in traditional style, we will end with Do I Love You? Indeed I do. And you will sing your hearts out to each other, to the essential workers, our heroes, the angels. And I will say, if you're a sax player, pop in at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning if you like. Or in fact, if you're any kind of musician who's interested in getting into recording a bit more than just recording things on your phone as a notepad, I'm going to talk about music software and the means of recording yourself a bit posher, to a professional standard if you want, but, well, yes, to a professional standard. It's not that expensive or complicated anymore, and everybody should do it, I maintain. So any musicians are welcome to drop in. I'm not going to do any playing tomorrow. I'm going to talk about different recording setups and ways you can get into recording yourselves. 11 o'clock in the morning, and then lovely chilled out session, mellow, laid back, completely different from tonight, at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Spread the word, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, give us love, give us food, give us money, give us beer. It's been absolutely brilliant to spend the evening with you, and I'm going to hear your voices once more on this last song. I'll say goodbye before I go. Here I am on bended knees, I lay my heart down at your feet. I love you. All you have to do is ask how good until there's nothing left. I love you. As long as there is life in me, your happiness is guaranteed. I'll fill your heart with ecstasy forever. Darling, now do I love you? Do I love you? Do I love you? Indeed I do. Thing that I want most is just to have and hold you close now. I love you. Early morning till late at night, I'll fill your heart with pure delight. I love you. Whenever I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord your soul to keep and bring it on home safe to me forever. Darling, now do I love you? Indeed I do. Do I love you? I love you. Do I? I do. Whenever I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord your soul to keep and bring it on home safe to me forever. Darling, now do I love you? Do I? Sing it again. Do I love you? Do I love you? Do I love you? Did I do? Ooh. Did I do? Yeah. Did I do? Stella, Judith, everybody, that's for you. Happy solstice, everybody. Happy solstice, Yak, Glenn, Sandhouse people, and Charlotte and Celia and Rick and everybody. Big thanks to Sally and Joe. Absolutely could not do this at all without both of their essential contributions. Big thank you to Mr. Stuart Collingwood, the King of Newcastle. He'll soon be back down at charts, I'm sure, at the Riverside, playing his beautiful jazz and soul down there, singing and playing wonderful keyboards. Great night. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow, I'm sure.